Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how pregnancy ruined my body, and I apologize if this light is uneven. It makes me look like in a horror movie if I try to focus it on my face, so it keeps just going like that. We'll start off with like the physical things. I feel like my skin has aged. Like, that sounds really weird, but I don't know. It's just like so sensitive. It didn't used to be this sensitive. And it's like, I don't know. I definitely feel like I have more wrinkles now too, but that's also probably because of stress. I don't have any gray hair yet, but it also feels like my hair is kind of aged. It just like, I don't know how to explain it. It is like harder to maintain, it seems like. It just feels like it's also so sensitive, like I don't even know why. My nails though, I can actually kind of grow out longer than I could before. I feel like my nails have gotten healthier. I really should be taking vitamins to help with all the postpartum stuff. I think my butt got a little bit bigger. My boobs definitely got a little saggier, but they're still the same size as they were before. I mean, they were bigger like towards the end of my pregnancy, and I don't know, they look bigger, I think, but like, I don't know. It's hard to tell because technically I'm the same size, but they just look different. My nipples went more inverted. I never had inverted nipples until I got pregnant, which made breastfeeding a joy. It was ridiculously hard, and I had to use a nipple shield, and I need the surgery to fix it. And they're more flat than completely inverted. And they do get like hard, but it's just not enough to be like latchable. Like, I know that it's possible, but like it was just not fun. I have horrible stretch marks in some weird places. I have it behind my knees, definitely on my belly. I have a literal kangaroo pouch, not just the mom pouch, but like a literal kangaroo pouch underneath, which like I'm so amazed that I'm admitting this online because, you know, I'm pretty raw about a lot of stuff, but that's quite personal to me because I've always been really picky about like staying healthy and like, you know, I'd eat like some junk food, but I mean like relatively healthy and active. My vision has changed, so sometimes it feels like my vision is just kind of like out of focus. Like, it just takes a lot longer to focus than I did before. However, my lazy eye has gotten better. So I used to not be able to see anything other than the first line, like the E, usually it's an E, I think, of the like chart, the reading chart for your eyes. And I can see further than that now. I don't know how. Like, I did years of therapy, weekly, expensive therapy, many different specialists and therapists, and pregnancy helped it. What? I don't know why or how. I don't know. It's really weird. Me and my mom were like, I'll be honest with you, this is very spur of the moment because what I was going to film is not going to be happening because I'm just not in the right mindset for it. I might show you all the belly stuff and like the different stretch marks. That's like just putting me in a really vulnerable place. And to be honest with you, towards the end of my pregnancy, I don't know if you noticed, but I think my 32 week, I don't really know. But around 30 weeks, I stopped showing my belly because the last 10 weeks of my pregnancy, I got so many stretch marks. Like, I got pregnant November of 2017. I didn't get stretch marks till literally the very, very end of June. I was born at 32 weeks, which would have put me just a little bit past that with my pregnancy. I think like the end of June, I think. And I anticipated my kid to be 2. I've said this probably about 1 million times. And yeah, I'm glad that my baby was healthy, but like I'm not glad at how much she ruined my body. The last 10 weeks, I popped. Like I showed quite a bit because I was fairly small, but I didn't show till like later on. My bump was pretty much hideable, as long as I wore like baggier clothing till, I don't know. I could have hid it for longer if it wouldn't have been summer. When you have a summer pregnancy, you don't want to wear baggy. Well, I did want to wear baggy clothing, but like my summer clothes was tight because before I was able to show off stuff, and I'm not about to wear a crop top with my big pregnant belly. I wasn't insecure about my body or my stretch marks or whatever. Like, I would tell people, but like I was so happy that I wasn't getting any stretch marks, and like I was, yeah, cool, wonderful. But like I knew when I started to get them because it hurt. It was so uncomfortable. Like it was so itchy. It was so just horrible. Really, like I hated it. It wasn't even the look of them, but they were bad too. Like really bad. They were so dark postpartum as well. I don't even think I have a picture anymore because I don't know. I didn't care to keep it. I have a feeling when I come around to being more fit, I'm gonna regret not showing more of my postpartum body just so I can see how far I've come. But like, I'm just not comfortable with it. Like, now I am in a way, like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Like, I created a pretty cute baby, so I constantly have to pee. I thought that was gonna get better with like not having a baby on my bladder, but no. Even after just one kid, I literally constantly have to pee. It's better than it was towards the end of my pregnancy, but like that first trimester having to pee all the time, that's what it's like. And so it doesn't really wake me up throughout the night, but if anything wakes me up, I'll have to like go pee. So like when my child is fussing at 3 in the morning, I have to pee as well. I wouldn't know if it would wake me up if something else wasn't, because I don't ever get to sleep through the night like that. I've even tried doing Kegels and all that stuff, and like just nothing's helping. This is probably because of the emotional stuff, but I am hungry a lot of the times, and I think I'm like eating away my emotions, and most of the time, of course, it's not good food because it's comfort food that I'm leaning towards. I feel like my immune system still isn't back. Let's go for some of the TMI stuff. My vagina looks very different than it did before I had a baby. Like, and it's a lot more annoying. It just like gets in the way, and it doesn't look weird. Like nobody else thinks it looks weird because I've like been like, I've obviously asked. Also, it feels like it's like a literal like hole. Like it doesn't look like it, but it feels like it's just like a hole. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, normal vagina like this, but it feels like mine's like a literal, like if you go up in there like, oh whoa, it's like a whole world in here. I know that it like shrinks back down, but it just, maybe it's just because I know a baby came out of there. Maybe it's just something in my head, but either way, it feels like, it looks like a hole. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a hole you could just get lost in. This is something that I don't know if it's relevant to being postpartum, but like afterwards, my actual butt, like not like my butt, but like the hole, got really, really itchy. And I don't know why. It just like randomly went away too. It wasn't like I was doing anything. I was wiping well. Like it wasn't like there was anything going wrong. I was like also cleaning with the spray bottle, the Perry bottle or whatever, to make sure that no blood from being postpartum was getting there. But like even after all the postpartum healing was done, it was still like that. And it just like randomly stopped. But sometimes it still gets like itchy, and I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know. I didn't have a bad tear, so it didn't rip all the way through, but it was still like really itchy. I mean, postpartum was itchy down there. I have a video on my postpartum, like my 6-week postpartum update, which explains anything with the postpartum healing. This is like way postpartum. Like I'm almost 6 months postpartum. So I will link that in the eye. Now for the emotional stuff. I had postpartum depression, and about 5 months postpartum, I was pretty sure I was through it. I still have my anxiety and issues that I had before, but I'm not too emotionally affected by it. However, you know, things that were supposed to change with my motherly instinct have not. Like, I still don't have patience. I still have my short temper. I still have all those problems that I had before, except now it's heightened because I had a kid. Like, I'm still trying to get my hormones back to where they were. I actually had to be put on birth control to try to get my period back, and then I did, and then recently I couldn't stay consistent with it. So I am so tired all the time. I was very tired before I had my daughter, or before I got pregnant, but like, seriously, I'm so sleep deprived because I'm not getting a full night's rest, and like, even when Lee takes care of her at night, I still like wake up to her fussing. I just had to figure out how to go back to sleep. I still can't sleep well. Like, it's really frustrating, and just thinking about it stresses me out. I'm so stressed all the time. And like, I try to not be, but I am, and it's rough. I changed this up to try to make this more not annoying. So one thing is, people said because I'm young, I was just gonna bounce back, and that didn't happen. I did not have a very like healthy eating, fit pregnancy like I originally anticipated, because the problem is, like, I stayed relatively active-ish, but I wasn't in good shape before I got pregnant. Like, I was small, but I wasn't like working out a lot or anything to be able to start with being pregnant, because my asthma was so bad when I was pregnant. I couldn't just like, I don't know. I didn't want to cause stress to my body, and that affected the baby. I do want to add on with the whole stretch marks. I did use lotion and oil. I moisturized quite a bit, but honestly, it was kind of just in my genetics to get stretch marks. Like, a lot of it is based on genetics, and, you know, keeping your skin moisturized is key because it can help your skin, like, stretch easier and not get so uncomfortable. I should have put more moisturizer on more, but like, once I was like, oh, I'm not getting stretch marks, I was ignorant and decided to slow down on using it and slack on it. A lot of it was because I was so tired. Like, I was so drained throughout my entire pregnancy. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I ever have another kid, because I couldn't imagine being that tired right now on top of the tired that I already am. So, yep, wish me luck.